Okay. Think we're good to go for the most part. Welcome back, Commander Root. I see that you are the first one joining me tonight. Hope you can hear me just fine. Let me know if for any reason you can't. Just you and me as we get this thing going, but I have made the announcements on Twitter and on Facebook on my relative pages that we are now live. So hopefully we'll be joined by a person or two here in a little while. I'm okay with having a slow start to the night, though. It is okay with me. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the objectives that I need to accomplish here, or at least the ones that I've set out for myself to accomplish. Welcome if you're watching this, by the way, in retrospect on YouTube. Tonight's objectives, I want to make another shot at the Aurora. Apparently there are some things that I forgot to do the first time I went around there, so heck yeah, let's go back and do some stuff. The game would have sent me back there anyway, so... And there is a piece I think that would be good to have, so we'll do that. Prepare the Aurora drive room. Return to the Jellyshroom Cave. This is the part I'm dreading about my night, because that place scares the fire out of me. We're going to try to see if we can refuel on Magnetite and find the Degassi base down there. More on Degassi bases tonight as we go. Expand my base. I want to lay a few more foundation blocks if we can. Do a few more exterior grow beds. I think there's other things that I can certainly buy. Or at least put together in there. And then upgrading the Cyclops. There's a depth module 1 I want to see if I can put in there. And then, of course, if we can buy enough time, explore the bulb zone caves. See if we can make that happen. There we go. Hello, Starhawk. Good to have you with us. And Rakenji, thank you for the bits, my friend. Hope all is well with you. Hope you guys are having a great week, that everything's going great so far. Again, as always, let me know if I need to make any adjustments to the sounds. Happy to do that. Chat a little bit about the map real quick, about what happens. One of the reasons I need to go back to the Aurora tonight is to repair the drive room. Obviously, the Aurora is leaking some serious radiation. If you can go to the drive room, if you can get in there, and if you can repair the drive room within 3 game days or so, I have heard, the radiation zone stops and everything is now accessible. The main reason that I want to get rid of the radiation is because that'll allow me to get into the bulb zone. If you look there in the northeast, top right hand corner of the map, light purple. I want to be able to get in there without having to deal very much with the radiation that's in the water. So we're going to try to make it subside. That's why it's probably going to be what I handle first tonight as we do this. And then we'll do some other things in the interim, and then hopefully we'll be able to go back. Hopefully within the game 3 days will have passed and we will be able to do it without much trouble. So that is at least the plan. Glad to hear it, Starhawk. As long as you can hear me comfortably over the game, that is what I am aiming for. So good stuff right there. At some point, I need to do a SWOTOR stream. I've been missing for, I think, far too long. But we'll get back into that. That'll happen soon.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production.
You think you missed an episode? Yes. I did an episode, well... So every one of them I have uploaded to YouTube so far. I have a, if you go to Sakari on YouTube... Actually, I think there's a panel down below that'll take you to my YouTube channel. But if you want to do that, every one of them is up there. There's a playlist. I've just got day 1, day 2, day 3. It's all in order. I give them a title afterwards, just based on what I did.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
So here is what we are going to do this episode. I'm down here in my crafting room right now. I'm going to dump everything that I have that is not immediately useful. I'm gonna get rid of because I want to make some space. This is a titanium closet. I don't have I moved my miscellaneous closet, yes. I'm gonna take both the thermoblade, the pathfinder tool we don't necessarily need at this point. Power cell is, I guess, good to have. We'll have so many of those, I think, by the time we're done with this. It's just ridiculous. As long as I have the laser cutter and the repair tool, and I need to have this, the propulsion cannon, and I should probably switch the battery before we go. So let me do that. And I want to take a bunch of water, like not too much water, but I want to take some water with me. We're at my battery charging station. I think this is a battery charging station. Yes, I probably need more batteries. Where are my batteries? Usually carry like a spare battery on me just in case I need it, but I think we'll be alright. Stasis rifle I will probably not need. Same thing with the Sea Glide. No need for these tonight, or at least currently. Use some spare titanium closet room. So we're lean and mean on the tools. Okay, and then another thing I want to do is take a fire extinguisher. Now I thought, did I have some here? Yes, I got 2 of these. They're full. That's awesome. Very good. Half the reason I'm doing this is because I really want to get the Cyclops outfitted to really do some deep diving. I want it to be a mobile base. I want it to have plenty stinking storage so that I don't have to be ferrying resources back and forth the whole time. So I really want to get the Cyclops built, which of course is the gigantic. If I come over here, I think I can see it from here. It's that, my big submarine. All right, some waters, right? We need some waters for this trip. This is all hazmat now. No, I haven't cleared it out yet, but okay. Take a couple of those, a little bit of food. Not too much though. The storage room is mostly necessary when you're going to go make a trip to the Aurora. And then another thing I need to do is take the rebreather off. We need to leave this. Actually, let me do it this way. Take the rebreather off. Leave the rebreather, because what we are going to do is take the radiation helmet instead, because you need as much radiation protection as you can, at least at this point.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, if I can remember now where I left my sea moth. Oh, it's on the Cyclops here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard. So again, one of the things that we're going to do in here, like I want to make as much storage as I can. So I'm going to be layering lockers down here. This is stuff that you can eat so that I am, because basically I'm going to have a mobile base and I want to be able to dive and like not have to come home anytime soon. I want this place kitted so that I can do that. So we are going to leave this here for now. Don't have much of a need for the Cyclops with me.
All systems online.
For the immediate mission, there is a sonar of the sea moth is very helpful in that it allows you to see like fauna as well. So like this way, I mean, I would not have seen it, but suddenly ping, there it was. It's nice when you have a Leviathan ahead and are not otherwise aware of it, or else you would run straight into it. So did I build what offline? Starhawk, what are you referring to specifically? The Cyclops? I built the Cyclops during a stream, so I believe that if you didn't see me build that, then there's probably an episode that you missed. I have every one of the episodes, I've made sure to kind of do a blurb or a real quick description of what I did during the episode. So if you would like, you can just kind of look through them and see which one. Yeah. Which one it was. Granted, that's some dedication. I gotta tell you, because you know, most of these have been 2 hours and a little bit. Okay, so if I see a wreck, I'm gonna stop for it. This is an interesting... I can't help myself, I'm an explorer. I don't think there's anything here to see, though. Okay. Wrecks I want to stop and look at. That's for sure. But I don't think there's anything really good here. I've probably pilfered this blind. I just want to be very careful not to run into a Leviathan, a Reaper especially. Those things are mean. And they like to eat me. Okay, nothing good here. Nothing we haven't seen before. I'm on my way to the... I want to make sure I have everything I got. I think I got everything with me. Pretty sure I got everything with me. I'm always worried because when I get there, then lo and behold, I discover something that I forgot. See, look at that. Look how cool that is. Alright, so here we are. Bumping around the bottom again. What I'm going to be looking for is data boxes for the most part. I'm not looking necessarily for resources, but it's good to know that quartz is here. Data boxes will be my friend. We are looking for like scrap. We can come back for later. No big deal right now. Chances are I've probably already pilfered all this blind anyway. I am an oceanic pilferer. The game was on sale, so I was going to at least try and buy and download it later. That's what the stickies are for, right? Right. So yeah, it has been on sale. I don't know if it's still on sale. Steam, $19.99. Can you confirm it as of today? It is still that way. What is a stalker doing all the way out here? Interesting. I actually think Sand Shark's hilarious. Okay, here's where you gotta be careful because there is a Leviathan at some point. So I'm gonna ping. See it there? I would not have seen that. I would have run straight into that thing. Run straight into it. As it is, I am terrified, and it's real close. Please don't eat me. I'm glad they gave you a way to see it in the dark. Oof. Look at these crab dealios coming down at me. I don't think there's anything I can necessarily do right from here. There's another place I have to go. I get so nervous. This place scares me to death. There's a lot of places in this game that scare me to death, actually. So I guess that's not all that special. I think I might have gone a little too far. So what I'm looking for is, interesting. The correct spot, and I think I'm too far forward. I think it's further back the other direction. Which means I have to go out and brave. Go near the monster again. Okay, so it is confirmed to be $19.99. That's good. I like it you can see in the dark with this, essentially. I'm just gonna keep picking it. Oh, goodness. Somehow I'm down to 88%. Okay. I don't know if I can come through here. Hope I fit. Where are you, monster? I think. Oh, please don't eat me. I don't hear him. There he is. Okay, we're going away from him. Good. I think there's a spot. And that guy. I've been able to figure this out before. Is that another one? No, that's a wreck. Okay. I think this is where we came in the first time. We're very close to the front. There is another one I think that runs around there somewhere. Okay, so I need to figure this out. I'm in a bad spot right here. I keep coming to this spot for some reason. There's a place that is a lot better to access. And I'm not quite sure how to get from here to there, and I keep coming in here. So if anybody has a clue, help me out. How much memory do I have on this computer? Is it through here? There's a one way. Oh, we got the lights on. Maybe this is it. Maybe that's what I'm missing. No, that is not it. Ow, 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 ow. That's a really unforgiving spot. Okay. There's nothing here. Okay. No, I'm in a bad area, and I don't know where to get to where I can actually like access this ship. Hey Marks, good to see you, my friend. How's everything going? I guess we're gonna sneak back out. Or maybe here's my problem. I need to be above this metal thing, and maybe that's it. I think maybe that's the issue, is that I need to be above here. Alright, this is a lot more promising. Okay, hang on. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to remember that's what I need to pay attention to in future. Okay. Or am I crazy? No, maybe I haven't solved this. This does look different from where I was, though. Maybe around this wall? I just don't want to run into another Leviathan. I think I'm stumped. I have been able to figure this out before, and suddenly here I am like having all this difficulty finding the entrance to this wretched place. I do so enjoy having sonar, though. Here we go. Maybe this is the clue. Maybe that is the clue. Yes, okay, fantastic. I was close, I was just not putting my finger on it. Apparently I've used a ton of water. Just getting here. We went in here the last time. But there is in fact another entrance. We've looted some stuff. These guys, I've learned that you combat them just by sending them flying. It's a lot more fun. If you don't, they are incredibly... I mean, they're not that tough. I mean, they just scare you when they get you, but like most things do. I see the game has enjoyed respawning new ones. You want to go? Yeah, that's what I thought. They're gone. Am I gonna have any more jumping me? Okay. I think we're good. So, you come down here. The view is actually kind of nice from up here. It's already in a lot better shape. Okay. Don't think there's anything over here. Besides near imminent death. The fire extinguisher is good. A little bit of first aid is good. I'm right with all of that. I have my thermoblade on me. That's good too. Let's use it this way. Battery. Sweet.
Aurora systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data. Integrating new PDA data.
Engineering drone log. Let's see.
Exiting sleep mode. Loading voice recognition. Engineer Barclay and Chief Technology Officer you identified.
Drone, get me a propulsion cannon.
Repulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that repulsion cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, Drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Sensors recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I tweaked the program. It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert, I know it's not your fault, but it would really help me do my job if you'd bring me what I asked for. Thanks for your time.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvies.
A spacewalk in my skivvies. Alright, so we're gonna come over here. Basically, I'm gonna handle everything going clockwise, because it's a nice organized approach. Why am I burning? That right there. Right. Notes to self.
New PDA data.
So here we are in open space. We cross the galaxy to install a phase gate, to send ships to mine resources, to build more expensive ships, to install fancier phase gates. We're trying to exhaust the galaxy or just ourselves. 1806's birthday, 40 weeks till we get home. 400 weeks it feels like before we get home, not enough credits. 1454 is the cargo bay code. Apparently, there's good posters here.
Integrating new PDA data.
Phase gate announced for the whatever arm Altera launches. So this is some lore behind what's actually going on in the crash of the Aurora. Altera launches the Aurora. The furthest reaches of inhabited space are due to expand as Altera Corp launches a newly constructed capital ship carrying a phase gate bound for something arm. The Aurora will travel from a space dock on the edge of Altera space, making hundreds of consecutive phase gate jumps through 9 different Transgov authorities, arrive on the far side of the Adrian arm in 3 months' time, which I take it is an arm of the galaxy. From there, the command crew will pilot the ship beyond the final phase gate, arriving in the next solar system approximately 18 months later. There, the elite team of engineers will begin a 6-month construction project of the new phase gate, a multi-trillion credit investment. In the absence of existing infrastructure in the region, the vessel is equipped with advanced thermal and nuclear power facilities. Altera Corp currently operates 9% of all phase gates in the galaxy. If the Aurora's mission is successful, kind of tough to read with everything quaking, Altera will have outmaneuvered a cabal of Mongolian corporations, operating a range of outposts and mines in the region. Okay, cool. So this whole thing was one big... Okay, I don't think there's anything else I can scan right here. Whole thing was a big venture. Try to handle the thirst. I need also to put this... Doesn't look like there's anything up there. At some point, once you get deeper into the ship, everything kind of stops quaking, and I'm hoping this is it. That would be nice. Oh, what was the data bank?
Scans of damage to the Aurora do not match any known offensive technologies.
Right. Codes and clues. I think it was 1545 or something. $14.54. I'm gonna need to put a battery in this cannon, but okay. I'm gonna be as thorough as I can as well, looking for data boxes. If I can find water, that'll be good. Thank you, Kidley. I appreciate the host, my friend. Hope your week is going great.
Integrating new PDA data.
Transgov Profile, Altera Corp, one of the largest suppliers of spacefaring technologies and consumer electronics in the Federation. Official supplier of the TSF, whatever that is. Consistently ranked among the galaxy's best employers. Began life as a defense manufacturer in the mid-22nd century. You get what you deserve. Transgov traced their roots back to Earth. Altera, literally meaning by Earth, is the only one brazen enough to take its name. During the expansion, Altera supplied arms to all sides, acquiring and housing a vast colonist workforce, making the transition from manufacturer to corporate state. Interesting. It actually became like a country, as far as that is concerned. Altera's threat to cease trade was one of the turning points in the conflict, bringing about the end of hostilities, signing of the Charter. This is really good. We're getting some background behind this game. Free enterprise within Altera space is encouraged, but competition is tight. All goods exported off-world must be Altera branded. Profitable businesses are brought out by the state, owners ascending to the board of directors. Well-known Altera technologies like a Cyclops submersible originated with such private enterprises. Despite superficial similarities to national governments, the corporation's lawyers have always maintained that it's no legal obligation to its employees, but voluntarily elects to take on the roles, usually served by democratically elected government. This claim has not been tested in Federation courts. Okay. So it doesn't look like I've got anything else around here necessarily. I guess we're going this way. Find an easier way to do this. I don't like hearing splashing. Ooh, I know what those are. Here. I'm gonna cook any of those things that come near me with my thermoblade. They're basically like they suck on you. They're called bleeders. They are leeches essentially, and they're awful. You have to beat them off of you. Nothing here. All right. Repair tool. Puts that thing together. PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
VR suite log. Okay, player 1's been washed away by an unusually high tide. Player 2. What is all this? Nightfalls, passing ship. Doesn't look like anything that is too necessary. But this is a Seamoth Bay. So there's a Seamoth fragments depth module, which I actually have an MK3 depth module. So that's not going to help me, but at least you can come here and get Seamoth pieces. Batteries are great. I like the idea of batteries. Let's keep working away clockwise around the
drive core shielding. Sustained internal damage during collision. Do not attempt repair without appropriate qualifications.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so this is what's making all the radiation.
Warning, local radiation at maximum tolerable level.
Cyclops module. Let's get my repair tool out because we're going to need it here. So basically what we're going to do here is repair all of these drive cores. There's
Containment breach repaired.
11
Breaches detected.
total breaches. Use the repair tool. If we can get this fixed, then the radiation gradually subsides over time.
Containment breach repaired.
As it is,
Breaches detected.
it is, there's a lot of it. Let's find the leeches. I'm not a fan of leeches, and I'm not a fan of radiation.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
So we'll keep looking for them. There's one. I'm always nervous about getting jumped. Thanks for the host, Decoy. I appreciate it. Hope all is well with you. Getting through the week. We're on our way to Friday. It's slow in coming, but we're getting there. I suppose I can just look. Oh, see, there's the one in the corner there.
Containment breach repaired.
Look at them. They think they're funny.
Detected.
Don't you dare get on me. Now we'll cook these guys. Don't you even dare. Thermoblade is great for this kind of thing. It's just like one click and you're... So what the thermoblade does is it instantly, for small fish, it cooks them immediately for like immediate consumption. I don't think you can eat a bleeder,
Containment breach repaired.
but they can eat you. But at least that way it's like a one slash kill,
Breach repaired.
as opposed to have to hack them to death. Okay, what is it? 3 after this.
Breach repaired.
Get some
Further breaches detected.
oxygen. Are there any more underneath? Yeah, 2 of them right here.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired.
1 left.
Further breaches detected.
See any sparks? Any sparks? There. At least this way we don't... I can put my rebreather on and forget about it.
Drive core breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
Fantastic. So now that these are fixed, within 3 game days or so, I've heard, we'll be free of the radiation, and that means that there's a lot more that's basically readily accessible to us. How do I get up here? Okay. Redna is also hosting. Thank you, Redna. I'm sorry I missed it, my friend. Usually there's some kind of a some kind of an alert that triggers. But I appreciate the host, that is for sure. Okay, so have I done everything I can in here? I think I have. I came to Aurora previously, once before, to do some other stuff. There's no other entrances or exits around. So, what I did not do was explore thoroughly, and so I did not know to come down here and do all this. But I know that now, so. Fire extinguisher is good. And I picked up the deal here. That was good. This right here, right as we're getting started in here. Where is it? Is a depth module for a Cyclops, which is good. Because I'm all about upgrading the Cyclops right now to do some deep exploration. I think we're good. I want to say that they have, compared to some of the the exploration videos I've seen of this place, they've made some changes. I want to say some stuff that the boxes aren't where you expected them to be, etc. I think for this I have to slice my way in. And in order to do that, I need to use the, or laser cut my way in at least. Really, Kidley? Yeah, hosting is a little weird. Okay, I appreciate it. It didn't take correctly. Maybe they're trying to make it broken so that raids are basically the only thing people can do right now. I don't know. Okay, since I've not been in here before, let us do a thorough... search of the place. Sweet offer. I would love to read sweet offer, but I'm worried about running out of oxygen under here. Is there anything else to pick up in here? Wreck diving like this is nerve-wracking. Good batteries, my goodness. We're finding some good stuff. Okay. Can I get by this prawn bay? Alright, so let's get this extinguished. Where's the one I was using? This guy. The repair tool. Trying not to get burnt. And here we are in the prawn bay. Now, I have been in the prawn bay before, and I've picked up everything that there is here in this area. So, we're basically caught up. There's everything that I can do in the Aurora I have now done. The main reason I came was to take care of that another flashlight. To take care of the leaking radiation. Now that I've gotten that taken care of, we'll give it some time, and then hopefully exploration will be a little bit better. Try to remember where to go from here. Diving in these pipes is up here. There we go. A lot of searching I did in here before I came down here. This is essentially the black box of the ship. It somehow got shot down. They don't know what happened. Now, we've learned in the game since that there was an alien weapon that has been shooting ships down as they come too close to the atmosphere here.
Databank corruption was detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
Yes, I'm alright with that. Okay, so where do I go? How do I exit here? I'm going in circles. Thought this was it. Yes, okay. Boy, am I glad I have a good oxygen tank. It's a lot better than the first time I came by here. It was not so good at that point. And back outside. So we've done everything we can do in the Aurora now. Have done some, and I'm so glad it's day so that I don't have to get myself scared to death trying to get out of here. I probably still will be.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
The first time I was coming out of here, it was night. I had no idea that there was a monster hanging out. That guy. Boy, he picked me up and shook me to death. It was not an enjoyable experience. Those guys. Positively awful. I'm watching over my shoulder because I think there's a couple of them that hang out in this region. You always kind of want to give them a wide berth if you can. Alright, do I have some space on me? Apparently I do. So, let's pick up some titanium while we're here. Might as well. Might as well go back with our pockets full of stuff. Salt. We're too full for anything else. Okay. That was some good exploration right there. Looks like I've been this way before, pilfering as much as I can. Good titanium. Alright, so we're gonna make our way back to base. What I'm gonna do is eat and drink some food so that this character is not quite so, you know, you're always constantly getting thirsty and you get to where you're like about to die of thirst, so I want to make sure that I'm taking care of that. But that's not the primary issue right now. I will see what there is to do on the Cyclops, get that upgraded. I need to make a run back to the Jellyshroom Cave. Pick up some more Magnetite, if at all possible. Which is, of course, an awful experience in itself. There's so much about this game, like, it's this... Once you get to where you know how these things behave, and you know what their tells are, and you know how to dodge, you know when to dodge, and then you're okay. But there's some stuff that's unpredictable that you just don't know until you have had good experience with it. And when it's new, I don't know what I'm doing. I do know my base is this way. I have a cluster of things that are visible. I moved my main base from Life Pod 5, just the place now that I am building, to an area that is just here. Oh, this is the shallows. It's a shallows biome. Then right, it's kind of sandwiched between that and the, is a kelp forest biome, and then it's sandwiched between the shallows and the mushroom forest. Which is where Home Sweet Home is for me right now. Right, I'm going to
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
switch these out for a while. So that the other one, the sea moth, is recharging while we're running around over here. I really need to build another moon bay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
A moon room, I guess is what they call it. And I need to get some depth modules on this thing. We'll research how to do that here in a minute. Alright, let's clean out the inventory a little bit. It's good the power's been saving up while I've been gone. I need to gather a lot more titanium. I've been running kind of low because I've been crafting like crazy lately. Building onto this base. Came home with a couple salt, but I did come home with a lot of batteries, and that is good stuff. That's what my miscellaneous closet is for. Usually I keep 1 or 2 on me. I guess I don't need so many fire extinguishers. But the others I will put in the submarine. In the Cyclops. Where was I keeping this? I've got it labeled hazmat, but really it's all just water. Let's move all this somewhere else. So that actually it is hazmat in here. Hydrochloric acid and benzene, polyaniline, a lot of chemicals that you use in this game can go in here. Plant one of these seeds back so now the tree grows. Now you know why I like these bushes, because they help you with both your hunger and your thirst. It was a great idea that Willow had, actually, or Arisea. She was struggling with it too, and then figured, hey, you know what I'm going to do is just put those in there, so it's a great idea. Oh my goodness, let's put this on, because now we can pretty much wear that. I don't need the radiation helmet anymore. Oh, the rest can go in here. I had a decos. Where did I keep the decos? Storage here. But one more poster. Well, yeah, one more poster out of this. Everything else, I think I can move to the Cyclops. Well, what I'm going to do, that's one thing I've been wanting to do, is come up here and then maybe restructure a little bit of this. So instead of having these square things, I'm going to put some potted plants around the sides and then maybe make it so that. And it's murky out there right now. It's night as well. We'll get this figured out here in a little while. Stip in the planter. I think I need what do I think I'm gonna do? Lead, lithium, titanium, okay. help filling his inventory all the time. Okay, so let us use... Oh, I need to get the builder too. Builder tool. Try to get this room a little bit in shape. I know it looks like I am not very organized right now, and it's probably because I'm not. All I want to build is a... What's the difference? They all look the same. Alright, we can put one tree in there. Just let that grow. What I'll do is just chop all the rest of the stuff down. And basically just have them lining the room. It'll be alright. Like, no good places to do this, though. For the most part, this is where I'm going to keep. We'll keep food and medicine up in this room. I want this room to be kind of like a galley slash, you know. We'll get it figured out. I want it to be a place where I can basically come and eat and then move on with my time. So waters, though, I just kind of want a couple in here because the rest of them are going to go to basically stock the submarine, the Cyclops. Seamoth depth module. Not sure I know have much of a reuse for this. We'll put that in there. Well, let's put that in there as well. Place that. Actually, I've discovered one of the ways, because I used to get in the water. Now I don't have to. It's been one of those things I've been trying to be better about. But you can come over here to your scanner room. And basically use one of the scanner deals to look around and plan, and you don't have to really bother about oxygen, which is fantastic. So what I'm trying to do here is start a farm, essentially, of different things that I can grow here at the base and don't have to go running around and picking them up, you know, all over the place. Gel sacks is one I'm going to go get. That's hard on my to-do list. What I was thinking about is expanding this right here so far as I could into this area. So we will have some more space to do some stuff here, and I may do an exit here as well, so I can kind of exit on both sides, just for the sake of I know you could just swim over, but for the sake of the look of it, maybe do something here too. I don't know. And then one next idea I had is I wanted to put a second tier here, and then build a multi-purpose room on top of this one. I'm getting to where, like, really the only way I can develop this base is to go upwards. And I'm cool with that. Maybe a little bit out this direction, maybe out that direction as well, but I can probably put something here. Got the scanner room. I think the scanner room hovers, and that would be really kind of cool. Actually, I'm in a cheap piece of equipment. So basically come out this direction and build along here would be great. And then of course upwards. So we'll see. All right, let me review one of the objectives that I was doing. Again, what I wanted to do was get to the Aurora and repair the drive room. I've already taken care of that, so I guess I am trying to delay the fact that I need to go now to the Jellyshroom Cave again, get some more Magnetite, and I'm probably going to go down with the C-3PO, my suit. I was afraid to do that last time because I didn't think I would be able to get it out, but I think this time there's really good deposits of things that I think I want to go in there and just basically drill on and come back with I don't know how much stuff. So there is a Degasi base down there. The idea of the Degasi are basically the group of explorers that were here before. Actually, they were marooned on this planet just like I am, and tried to solve the place, try to figure out how to get around and do different things. And they built bases everywhere, but so you can go explore those bases and pick up, follow their story, find out what happened to them, and then there are some things that they left that become resources to you. Expanding the base foundation exterior grow beds is something I'd probably do now. I was just contemplating doing that and where I wanted to put them. I can probably do that now. And then we have the depth module 1 for the Cyclops, so let's take stuff up there for a moment to just make some more room in my inventory, and we'll expand a bit. And then hopefully after a little while there will be enough time that has elapsed in the game to where we can go and explore the bulb zone, and apparently there's bulb zone caves. Close by also. Alright, so let's take some titanium. Let's take some lead. And I'm going to keep my Sea Glide on me. I'm pretty sure I have a good, that's a justified idea. Is it all the titanium I can get? See what we can do about this here. Interesting that it can. Guess it doesn't fit here. So the whole idea of building on further here will not work. Maybe here? Okay. That gives me a little more platform room. I may be able to put another room or something here, I just don't know. It's very entirely possible. Maybe I can do another walkway here. I don't know if one will fit with the rock though. Go right next to the rock, but maybe we can build a room in here, I don't know. I don't know if one will fit. See, that's where it would have gone. It would have looked like that, but it won't fit. Which is kind of a shame, because that was a great idea. These things take a lot of titanium too, so, and I don't think I have that kind of titanium on me. I just have one. Alright, first things first.
All systems online.
It's like a fish was there to greet me. Online. Alright, so this is where I'm going to keep all the water, because most of the time that you need the water is when you're off exploring, because when I'm around my base I can just chop on trees and eat that. The water is really necessary when I am out traveling. I have some spare power cells, I have a couple extra batteries out here. The engine efficiency module. This is going to help the Cyclops not consume quite so much power. And I really need to find out what else I need to do to get this thing upgraded. Right now the upgrades you're running is a Cyclops shield generator, which is basically a, oh crap, I'm in trouble, save me please right now, a module. It makes me invulnerable for a while until I run out of power, and then I can get destroyed. And a tube upgrade. So here, engine efficiency module. Engine efficiency now 300%. So we won't consume power quite so quickly. And of course, I think that stacks with other efficiency modules as well. Depth module. This is one thing I want to create. The depth module MK1. I think, what is the maximum diving depth of this thing right now? 500. It's going to need to be a lot deeper than that. So let's do that. Let us figure out how to make a Mark 1 depth diving module. Obviously, I need to have Mark 1 before I can get to Mark 2, Mark 2 before I can get to Mark 3. So we have to climb it. Plasteel and Ruby is actually pretty easy to come by. I'm pretty sure I have the rubies for it, so we'll figure that out. Engine efficiency module, of course, is what we just picked up. We will see. I will have 2 more spaces after I install the depth module. Sonar upgrade would make me happy as well. If I could see what's coming, I think I'd be happy. Depth module, MK1. Plasteel and Ruby. Plasteel is titanium intensive, so we're going to go pick up some titanium real quick.
All systems online.
And I have a good, easy way to do that. See my little trees in the corner growing. But I want to hack on these. So that they go away. Because I'm not gonna build any more in this corner once these are all consumed. And I need to put some kind of a planter thing in here so that this is more scenic. Maybe a chair. I think maybe an office chair or something would be kind of cool right here. Something to sit in. Alright, so we're going to go over here, take my scanning room. We're going to tell it to look for... Interesting, it can decide reef bags. It'll salvage. It's already starting to find them. The cool thing is it uploads to my HUD where these things are, so we're going to have so much metal salvage here in a second. It'll be hard to know what to do with them. Guess my hazmat locker, I can do some, I can put this stuff in. I'm not going to need this immediately.
Systems online.
We will rob the, what are they, stalkers of their metal. They're big fans of hoarding this stuff. Plenty of space for more. Really odd that this one didn't ping on my this metal salvage right here and it's not on my HUD. Must not have sensed it yet. That's a good spot right there. Massive concentration. How far all this is. This is close at least. See, no shortage of titanium in this game. At all. Yep, it's looking great. Something's chewing some power. Maybe because I've got the scanner room working, I don't know. But look, this is all the metal deposits that we found there. Showing up on the map, it's fantastic. Another thing, I need to look and see if I actually have the my power generation units are up to snuff. They may be starved a little bit. Taxing it big time right now. Okay. So I know I had to have at least one plasteel ingot. I think you can make, let's see here. I think plasteel is made of 1 titanium and 2 lithium, which I have a bunch of here. Just gonna look this up so I know how much I need to get of everything. 1 and 3 rubies. I'm gonna have to make a ruby run at some point as well. Starting to run dry on those. Okay, so let's jump back to the sub.
All systems online.
Captain, all systems online.
All systems online. I probably need to make more of those planters here as well. So that I have this whole room basically lined in them, because that's what I'm going to be eating while I'm out on trips. Depth Module Mark 1. Apparently I need to have, for the Depth Module Mark 2. I probably don't have. I need to go find a blueprint somewhere for that. No, I did show up here. Apparently I can do this. Plasteel and nickel, which I don't have. I have no idea where to get nickel. Never mind, kyanite. I have no idea what to do that. So we have to, but at least hey, we got one. I think this thing went down so far as 900 meters. 500. I think this will increase that quite substantially. Now it goes down to 900. Okay, so nearly doubled it. 40% more, I guess. Which is great and not great. All at once. I don't know. So, and there's another thing I'm going to do, and that is, I'm gonna have to bring all that stuff up here. I want to get this place decked out. I want more of these trees, probably another 2 more here, 2 more here, so that makes 4 of them. Between that, then I'll have some sustenance when we go on trips, and that's the whole idea with that. I would like to get more storage. I can probably put a locker here, put a locker there. I don't know about lining the wall with them, but if I can do that, I will. That's the idea, is that I want to get as much storage on the sub as possible. I don't know about here and here, but probably. And I'm probably going to make some kind of a, for the sake of the role plays, some little bit of bedroom right here. So what we're going to do, swim back down. And I thought, apparently I hadn't. Actually, you know what? We need to go here in a moment and gather more titanium. Like stacks more titanium. I'm trying to give this base a bit of a break on the power consumption. Because it's getting taxed pretty heavily. Composite pot. How far are these things? A little bit of ways from each other. Had something there. There we go. They're gonna get in the way of that door. Probably. I try to stress them out evenly. Oh, my inventory is full, so I guess I stress that thing out for nothing. Okay. Apparently not. There we go. Get. Just increase that by 50%. Which is good. I just want to be able to get, you know, if there's a pot plant right here, I may have some struggle getting through the door, so I think I'm not going to build right there. I need to be able to get into these areas, especially when things are on fire. That would be good. I think I can probably put 2 lockers here, side by side. And the idea here is to get as much storage as I can rock into this place as possible. So I can come back with these massive hauls. I just better not lose the sub, because it's taken so much time to get it figured out. Look decent right there. No, see, that was problematic. It wasn't far to the left. Easily fixed. I don't even know if that's any kind of aesthetically pleasing, but hey, there you go. Wall lockers. Okay, there's some lockers downstairs, but I want lockers up here. I want this place ready for some storage. Because we need to bring some holes back. I don't know if I can fit 2 in here, but hey. I'm such a pack rat. This is gonna be great. It's like some serious. I'm gonna be able to go down and come up with so many shrooms. It's gonna be good. All right, so this bridge is looking decent. It's gonna be like there's gonna be no space, but hey, it's a submarine. There's no space on a submarine. Everybody knows that. I got these growing. I don't want to necessarily put anything out here because there's no space here already. Like you're already squeezing through, which is very submarine-esque. So we're doing good here. May put a poster in here though. Like, and then I don't know what we'll do about here. What does it take to make beds? Stuff for the inside. Maybe an aquarium may be kind of nice. Have an aquarium with us. As if I'm not surrounded by fish enough. But like a trash can. We could put like a trash can. And let's put a bed here, like a titanium and fiber mesh. That'll be kind of cool. A little something. Like a desk and a swivel chair. I need to bring some titanium back for all this stuff. I mean, if I have 2 titanium, I may do that now. It's like a command chair. That may be kind of cool. Just to do something pretty cool in here. In this spot. So let's see if we can do this. Do I have the... First, let's talk about titanium needs, which we are fine. That works for me. We will... Alien containment, ingredients unknown. Nuclear reactor, ingredients unknown. Hopefully that was just a fish. Commandeering. Turns 300 and... 60 degrees. If I should be concerned about this, whatever it is knocking on the door. Hey, come in here. Cool. You can sit on it too, right? How cool is that? Haha. Alright, how do I get out of it? Okay. And a desk, because we need a desk. Hope I put this in the right spot here. Right. And then you can come sit in. Not enough space to sit, apparently. Dang it! This is just here for the decoration, I suppose. Okay. Or we could do it the other way around, maybe. There's an idea. We could just put it like facing that way. Let's do that. That's a much better idea. Put that in the corner. Thing is that I don't want to put any decos in this place that I know I could lose. If you mouse wheel. I think if you mouse wheel. Alright, so we can come sit. Yeah, fair enough. And then a bed, right? But I don't think I think I need something for the bed. But we'll put a trash can in here. That is a big stinking trash can. Is that really what a trash can looks like in this world, in this place? There's a lot to this trash can. It's like industrial-sized trash can, but hey. Hey, Suzuka. Why not the ceiling? Such a man. What did I do wrong? Was I supposed to put it in a like a different? Is there a subway in Subnautica? What did I do wrong, Starhawk? give me your female opinion here. Of what I should have done better. A bench, there's like signs and stuff. Fiber mesh. I have fiber mesh back downstairs. This doesn't go here. That's a shame. Wall planter. It's actually pretty cool, but I think it doesn't go anywhere here. I think those are fish. Like blindly bumping into everything. I'm gonna put a bed in here and we'll put some posters on the wall. Huge trash can, huge disc, no bed. Yes. This is a submarine, dang it. It is there for military purposes. I'm here to eat something, just like a man, and I am here to pick up fiber mesh and a poster. I just hope that I don't end up. I only want to put like one poster in there because if I end up losing it, that won't be so nice. Where did I keep the fiber mesh? Now I gotta think through all of these. Fiber mesh. Maybe miscellaneous. It had to have been miscellaneous. Apparently not. That was all titanium. It's not glass. Biological? No. Gold, silver, copper, salt, magnetite, silicon? Hazmat decos. Interesting. Well, we will use one of these prawn suit posters because I can afford to lose that. Really, fiber mesh. How is it that I can't? It's easy to make though, so we'll just run outside. Easy to make. Sailors sleep in racks. You want me to make a rack? We can do that too. Get a trash compactor to save us. The trash cans in this game are gigantic. I mean, look, it's a trash can. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? I could have put a bar table. Maybe a bar table would have been a cooler idea than that big this thing. I need glass for that. Let's do that instead. The thing is, like, if I put 2 chairs to make it decorative, who else is going to sit there, right? There's like, at some point you bump into the function problem. And a coffee vending machine. We're totally putting coffee on the sub. Alright, so we're going to take some titanium for the coffee. We're going to take some glass for the table. We're going to replace that table and make a little bit more room. Let's take a bunch more glass. The coffee was titanium, right? And a poster. I'm worried now. Starhawk has me worried now about being judged by my female viewers. It's just a good thing, I guess, that Liberoha isn't here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Unless she's lurking, because Liberoha would be expressing such mad anger with me right now. By the way, while I'm looking, welcome Caper. I see you hanging out there. Electrical Longboard is back. Hello. Land Fusion is the new name. Rokenji, of course, is hanging out with me. Suzuka and Starhawk. I appreciate all you guys jumping in. Also, Moxus. He seems to be watching in silence right now. Moxus, the girls are judging me, man. Apparently, I'm decoratively challenged. Oh, dang it. I didn't go, Oh, goodness. Alright. Let's do this one thing at a time. I have not eaten, and I have not gathered the stuff for fiber mesh, and I haven't crafted the fiber mesh. So let's do it in the order that makes most sense. Number 1.
All systems online.
Gather from the nearest creep vine. Number 2. Take it back to base. I totally did not. I thought it was made sound like I was hitting it, but it was actually the doors opening. That's true. Arase is playing this game too, and everything she does is so much better than me. Why are my power is really getting? It's like in warning stages right now. How do I consume less power? Was it because I was running that? 200 of 1,000. Oh, this is inactive. That's why. It's run out of juice. I probably need to go gather some power fast. Okay, that's high on my priority list now. That is something I have to do pretty soon, because 205 of 1,000 is not good. And I'm going to be chewing up more power making this stuff. Fortunately, not very much. Okay, I need biological. Is all this rotting? Acid mushrooms, deep shrooms, table coral cave, sulfur. We'll go get some fish. Let me handle that first, because that's more pressing of a need than decorating the sub. But I need the space. So we'll dump it. We'll handle the power issue. Fortunately, I have the storage, right? I'm basically kitting the sub so that I'm able to basically go out there and bring large hauls of stuff back. Like I want, and also I need to eat. My goodness, I've been like neglecting Some of the simple things around here. I'm not even gonna dock this because that power's gonna drain it. We eat first, and we go fishing. Which was the one I was working on? This.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I actually want this to go. So I'm okay with... I need to stress these ones out. There we go. Okay. That's good. Back to 100. That one problem is solved. Problem number 2. Power. Alright. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be smart about this. We're gonna graph trap this. This is something I haven't used very much because it's not something that I'm like, hey, that's a really good tool. But for this case, when I need to catch stuff fast, it's perfect. Okay. Go find a spot to deploy it, and you will see what I'm talking about. Tell me that isn't awesome. Then all you do is just pick things up. They can't run away from you. I can certainly try. I'm still like click, 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 click. I'm missing stuff. At least I don't have to swim 4 miles to go find stuff. Keepers are pretty good swimmers, those guys.
New creature discovered.
All fish. Apparently I've not ever... Is that everything we got here? I'm so busy fishing. I need to remember to concentrate on oxygen also. Because the next thing you know, I'll be dead. Like the ultimate fishing cheating experience. Now the problem is right here, if there's a concentration of fish, we're going to be dodging that guy here in a second. Misclick.
New creature discovered.
Really? An eye all the way out here? I scanned an eye a little bit ago, but I guess this is the first time I've picked one up. They are a fish where most of its body is actually dedicated to ocular. What are we looking at? Almost full. We'll catch and release on the stuff that I don't use. Mostly because I don't have the storage for anything else. That one's too big to pick up. How are you doing? Good? Good. Alright. Don't have enough space for this guy, but... come back and get the grav trap. I was gonna remember it's up here making a noise. Grav traps do kind of float around, I discovered. Sakari's wearing a man bun. Hello, Libero, huh? No, I just have it in a pony today. I tied it back. I'll need to get like some styling done. I've been needing to get it layered. Pretty badly. And maybe have because it starts to get too long. Maybe have it trimmed like 1.5 inches or something. All right. We're hovering around 300, so like it's keeping up. Okay, sweet. Now we are producing some power. All right, we were just one short. Sweet. So now we have power in this base. That's okay. The most immediate need taken care of. And that's with charging this thing, so. I see no pony behind me. There it is. It is here. I promise. Too long. How can your hair get too long? That is a good question. I have found out there is actually a rule set for men with long hair.
Captain. Systems online.
If you want to be employed, essentially. All right, what was I doing here? We're hanging a poster, right? I hope the poster will hang in here. How do I do this? Like this? Right? Is that how this works? Well, let's not put it above the bed. Let's put it on this wall. Yeah, prawn seat. How cool is that? This place looks much better with that kind of a thing. Alright, so we're going to dematerialize this table here. And in its place, I need to pick up my materials. Was it this locker? This locker? Where did I put all that stuff? Here, okay. Ponytail, not a pony. Oh, you said it. Okay, I see. I get the joke. You mean your boss is gonna fire because you got long hair? No. I mean, so it's one of the cool things about where I work is that they're pretty big on what they call diversity and inclusion. I figure that's my There you go. Tasteful. And I could put a plant in the corner. Tell me that's not tasteful. So yeah, that's how I essentially am intending on when they say, hey, we're gonna fire you for your long hair. I'm like, hey, but hold on a moment. Okay. Giant stinking trash can, which I may reverse engineer in a moment because I'm not sure I like it. Wall shelves. Hey, that's pretty cool. I don't know what I can put on a wall shelf. I don't know what that cost me to make. It hangs out in the middle of the thing though, but okay. I may reverse engineer it. I don't know. It just depends if I like it. Single bed or double bed? What do you... let's do a double. Let's make it good. But I don't want to be tripping on it the whole time because it's all in the middle of a thing. Maybe a single bed. On a sub. See, I don't want it in the way of the door, and that's the problem. If I put it... If I put it here, it's going to be like halfway in the way of the door, and that is going to bother me. So single it is. Because it's a sub, and that makes sense. Even this is like space consuming though. What's up with that? Is it because I have this here? Is that what the problem is? I mean, you think it would go perfectly right here. That's what I thought I was going to do. I don't like the trash can anyway. Really, I have to go all the way out there to put this anywhere. Well, let's do it and see what it looks like. I'm gonna have to like jump over it whenever I want to come through here. But that's looking decent, right? Like a little tasteful room. It needs a plant in the corner for sure. Okay, so even Starhawk says single. That makes me feel much better. We will put a basic pot plant thing here. A planter. And we'll put something different in. I don't want like those, the regular... We'll find something nice to put in it. I don't know. We'll see. What else is there I can do in here? Aquarium. Because we need an aquarium on a submarine, right? Because that makes a lot more sense. Of course, I'm joking. Or am I? What about an aquarium like right here? I just want to do this and see what it looks like. We'll reverse engineer it. I'm pretty sure this is going to be in the way of everything. Ooh, look how awesome that is. That's pretty cool. I need to put this on the base. I'm not going to do it here, but I need to put it on the base. On a sub, it's just in the way. Turn the bed. Really? I want to accidentally deconstruct that. Turn the bed? Like what? Like put it in the corner here? Okay, so corner. Like if I'm over here facing that direction, is that how it should go? I bet you Starhawk is having more fun this episode than like ever before. It's like, ooh, decoration. Strongholds. I think I can understand. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it'll let me, because look at this. I'm all the way out here. It's not... It lets you do that. But it doesn't let you turn... Oh, that... Yeah, it kind of sucks. That there's like no other good way to do this. It's not something stupid like this. Get too close to that wall. Well, maybe I can. If it works that way, maybe we can do it this way. No. Then no. I mean, like, it's not enough in the corner. Like, I would want more of an angle, like 45 degrees. That's as close as letting me build it right here. All right, Marks, have a good one, bud. Go get some good rest, because I know you of all people need it. Poor Marks has been slammed at work lately. By the way, while Marks is on my mind, I just want to give everyone a heads up. We are actively working on a release of the episode that we recorded on Wednesday this week of Passionately Casual Podcast. I think it was episode 47 or some such. Something like that. So definitely stay tuned to the places that you get podcasts for when that launches. Probably within a day or two it'll be ready to go. I don't know. I'm not going to make any promises for anybody. But definitely stay tuned. Oh, we need... why am I doing the double? Okay, so number one, we have to do the single bed. And then number two, we got to get the coffee machine. That's the most important part of this. That's the only way. Like, I'm gonna get in some of the most frightening places I can be in this game, and then turn around and they'll be like my little bedroom. It's gonna be great. Like, I have a coffee machine by the bed. Coffee machine right here, right? The coffee machine. Vending coffee machine.
You look like you could use some coffee.
That's great. You look like you could use some coffee. Can I? Does it work? I need a cup, though.
Coffee completed.
Really? Coffee Americano. Real Italian espresso. Diluted with tasteless American water. Yeah, American water. But somehow I chew it. I think this is like my favorite thing in this game. Coffee box. So can I mess with the settings? Apparently not. Would you be so kind as to send some of your heat? Is it cold down there? Like you were complaining about the heat when we were freezing up here. Ooh, I'm making two at once. How cool is that? Coffee. That's how we're gonna play this game. Drinking coffee, and my character will be drinking coffee. All right, so got a little cafe going here. I would say let's put one of those stinking... These trash cans are terrible, though. They're just so stinking huge. Because a trash can would be perfect. Maybe another planter or two. I don't know. We'll see. I really do want to hang one of these wall planters, though. Little shelf. Wonder if you can put anything on the shelf, though. This is the most important part. Well, no, there's no room with like the bed, but that's a really cool shelf, though. Yeah, it's really cool. Probably put them along here. I don't know. What can you put on them? Goodness knows. We do need some more plant pots in here. Maybe one in the corner. If I can't, one in that corner there. If I can't create anything else useful in here. This is a bench. I've not actually played with a bench yet. It's a shame that sticks out, because that may be perfect in one of these corners as well. It's too big to do anything with. But it's good looking too. Like, the furniture in this game is actually really good. Goodness me. Unfortunately, you're just spending battery power, right? Which I can make pretty easily.
Warning, endorphin levels low. Consider taking a seat and meditating. It may help to remember that problems exist only where you choose to see them.
Really? Endorphin levels are low? I wasn't aware that was a thing in this game. It makes me concerned. But I've just been drinking coffee. I mean, my endorphins should be like epic right now. Cockamamie degrees. 41.6667. Libero is freezing. And it was 107 where Starhawk is. My goodness. Funny, goodness me. I don't know, guys. I think we are one planter away from being done here. I don't want to put any charging stations because it's going to chew up my sub power. Probably put some kind of storage in here too. Storage on either side. I'm not going to put any on this edge. I want this place a little bit more tasteful, but we definitely could use more storage. Storage is our friend. So we'll put one here. Especially with what I am intending on doing with this this craft. And assuming I have the titanium. And I haven't created this old stupid one there. Does need a wall planter though. Or like a... Oh, this won't work. Find a different bed. Oh, in this game? I'm not sure I can. Okay, what are we doing on resources here? We're running out. So, on this level, we got some serious storage. Oh my goodness, I could put storage along here. I could put storage everywhere. Apparently not on the ceiling. While you're out killing things, Emperor, would you mind killing my home phone? I'm happy to kill a phone anywhere I can find one. I hate phones. And it probably bothers everyone in my life, but the issue with phones is that anybody who calls you is demanding your time immediately. You have to stop what you're doing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And talk to them.
Systems online.
Even if you're in a conversation with someone else. Like, we teach our kids not to do that. So how is phone calling someone? You don't know what they're doing. So, I mean, that's why I have such an issue with phones. Like, you can't tell your kid, hey, it's rude to just go interrupt someone when that's exactly what a telephone does. Tell me I'm crazy. Apparently decorating is thirsty work. But we're starting to get to it. I want to get rid of these big planters and build like single ones in these in places. That'll allow me to do windows, and I really want to build like a glass thing here to the next room over. Why am I running around with a knife? But my power's starting to look great. See, all that titanium I made, it's basically gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What does a glass connector take? Do I want a glass connector? Do I want those further on the outside of the base? I don't. There's also a conceivably decent chance that I am... Oh, it's 6 titanium. That's fantastic. That I am also trying not to go to the Jellyshroom Caves. Moon pool. I need to make another moon pool at some point. So that I can dock both vehicles. I don't know where to put it, though. I've been kind of thinking about that. I have no idea where I want to put it. I need to go outside for this. Woohoo! I'm gonna get to the stage where I can't do that anymore. So there will basically be 2 floors, I think, to this thing. With a ladder in here, and that's how you access one floor to the next. For now. I think it's gonna look pretty good. I may build a 3rd and like have a bedroom up here or something and kind of do that in there. You know, something with some decorative stuff as well. But I want to have stuff like tasteful. I may also build like a tower that goes all the way up, like with one up there, just like as a you know, some kind of, I don't know. I just don't want that to be stupid looking. Let's look at it, shall we? So now, like, this will be a decent room pretty soon. This buggy clipping thing is something I wish they'd take care of, like get the fish out of here. We don't need them here. But yeah, so like a 2nd floor to this thing. And I need an aquarium. That's going to be half the fun. Is I think what I'm probably going to build in that corner there is 2 on top of each other. And like, there's like a big aquarium that you can do, like with an, it's called an alien containment. That takes up most of the center of this room. But if you put 2 of these multi-purpose rooms on top of each other, it will go all the way through to the 2nd floor. It's like a 2 floors worth of stuff, and that is really cool. And then after that, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to make the 3rd level accessible. So it's pretty cool. We got a little courtyard forming here with little, you know, planters in the middle and stuff. So it's cool. It's working out. And then I'll probably build out in that direction, but I'm not sure. I can probably build up someone here as well. Have some of these sitting there. So anyway, this room has been designed specifically to like handle the thirst needs. But I'm going to reorder this and format it, and I may do this off stream. I don't know. It's the kind of thing I can do, not necessarily boring you guys with. Glass goes in here. We can play with this later. Fiber mesh. Go in the miscellaneous. I've got 3 extra batteries. I don't need... Well, I don't know. Let's kick some fire extinguishers. I don't necessarily need... This one does not have a battery in it. Interesting. It can go in there for now. Alright, guys. Ladies and gentle beings. Let's grab the Ultra Glide. Was it in here as well? No, where did I leave the Ultra Glide? We need this. That's the Pathfinder tool. And I'll show you how that thing works. We need... See, like I've got Deco's analyzer and a microscope. I mean, I can pretty much do some really cool things. There's a hat that I picked up from the Aurora as well. Did I put it in a hazmat closet? Yes, I did too. Okay, so I need the Ultra Glide. We're gonna need that. Let's go on an adventure. How about we save first? Wacky physics. Fish swimming in air and trees blowing in and wind and water. In a module, yes. I know, right? Maybe the air conditioning system is really good in this base. What do you think about that idea? I saved because I don't know.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We're taking the prawn suit down there, and I want to make sure before I go that the prawn suit storage is empty. It is good. See, like, I used to just leave them down here. Now this is all, like, taken up with all of these, like, infrastructure. Ooh, this is growing again. How cool is that? I have no defensive modules on this thing. I do have a grappling arm. I don't want to hurt my base. Tell me that wasn't great piloting.
Captain, all systems online.
Alright, so now, the last time we did this, I got ganked almost by a, and it was awful. By a Leviathan. I don't want to do it again.
Engine powering up.
This time, though, we have a little bit more defensive power. But I really want to get the...
Slow.
I really want to get the... Okay. So we have all the room in the world to do this. How cool is that? You can pilot the thing with by using the cameras as well. If you can be ganked by Reaper Leviathans, and they are very terrible. If you look here, there's like a very light blue. You can see it growing and shrinking. Just a fish. It's just a fish. It is the noise level that this thing is making, and there is a Leviathan out that direction, by the way. That was the one that got me. I learned that the hard way. So we're gonna hug this, and we're gonna go there to where? Oh, he's there. He's right here. Oh, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. How is he so close? That concerns me, because I can only. How am I supposed to get around him? Goodness me. I've saved. I don't care. I've saved. I will just keep telling myself that. How about we go out this direction? If I die, I will just recall the save. We will give it a wide berth. It's gonna be alright. Like I'm telling you, until you've been ganked out of nowhere by a Reaper Leviathan, you don't know what fear is. I'm telling you. I'm not even joking. Granted, going in this direction doesn't necessarily guarantee me that there isn't going to be one this way either. I know you're out there, buddy. I'm basically gonna dive deep and hope that works. Works for me. I think I hear it. I'm not sure what hit me. Like, I'm going into... What is the name of this biome? This, I think, is the... This is the... Sparse... No, it's got to be the grassy... The dunes. It's got to be the dunes. Where are you? You jerk. And look at this massive hole right here. And there's a cave. I need to come over here and explore. There's something down there. Okay. That's a warper. Apparently warpers won't touch you when you're in the subs. That's good. Oh, no, there he is. Send to the surface. I don't care if I'm bumping into stuff. Send to the surface. This is treacherous water. Oh, my goodness. Because it's so dark, you can't see a thing. We're just gonna go all the way up. And hope this works. Like, just kind of cruise along the surface. I'm like so paranoid. Like the last time I ran into a Reaper, he like just wiped me out. Like, I am like this for good reason. We're almost at the surface. All I'm trying to do is go in which direction? Mountain Island? Where was Jellyshroom? Do I not have that, Do you hear that? That is it roaring. Where is it located? I can't see it on the map. No idea how terrified I am of those things. It's gonna scare the fire out of me, I know it. Just... It's gonna come out of nowhere, out of the deep. Out of the dark and the deep. Out with all of its evil. And it's going to just... And they like to come from behind. That's the worst thing too. Oh my goodness. You better believe I am a chicken. Then again, I saw a video this week, of a... He had to have been like an 11-year-old playing this game. Just like owning it. And he had names for everything, and it was hilarious. I think this is working. And that may have been the same Leviathan, I don't know. Like, once you get to where you're kind of closer to the center of the map, I'm also ahead slow because I want to create as little noise as possible, but maybe we are to where I can
Ahead standard.
turn it up a bit. Okay, look, we're getting more visibility. That makes me happy. Still a noisy machine. I feel like I still hear it though. We're just below the surface. Makes me not want to take the sub out. 10 inches in 2 seconds, you better believe it. Whatever keeps me alive. Are you aware how much decoration I've put in this thing? Those stupid fish. I'm amazed how a little fish can make so much noise. Okay, I think we're good. I'm getting better at piloting the sub. Now, believe it or not, the prawn suit is actually hardier against Leviathan attacks than most other vehicles in this game. Fish. This is the Jellyshroom Cave. Apparently piloting this thing is thirsty work. Don't even have food on me. I'm gonna have to go cook some. That's why I have these. Renewable source of... Alright, let me make sure I get this right. So, I suppose we could do that. The habitat builder, I'm not sure I know why I brought that, but... Stasis rifle, that's a good friend of ours. We will use the Pathfinder tool. We got the scanner. Charge of 55, but that'll be enough. I've got the propulsion cannon. I want to replace the battery on. Okay. Now, I don't know about the notion of going down here in the prawn suit. We're going to figure this out. Where's the bathroom? Oh, on the sub. You just go in the water and pee. Isn't that how it works? I am quite fine with the notion of being chicken, because fear is a survival response. you don't Does this pick it up? It drills, but I don't think it picks it up now. Gold, cool. How am I ever supposed to get up here? That's partially also why I saved, because I know it would be like a little crazy. Alright, Jellyshroom Cave. Last time I was down here, there were some really good resources. It's telling me to right click. That's not working. So it looks like I'm gonna have to jump out for every resource I need to get. Which is fine. Because the drilling is good down here too. And really, I'm here for the Magnetite, so... Lithium. This, I think, is gold. I'm glad that's there. This is also lithium. I will come back to drill on that thing when I need gold. Alright. So there is a base down here somewhere. What I'm going to do is use the Pathfinder tool. Let me actually do this properly, though. The Pathfinder tool is basically a way to explore caves. Hey, look, I missed one. Magnetite. It's your way to explore caves in this game without getting lost. And because this is the way out, what I'm going to do is use this and leave one of those. And it basically stays where you put it. And then every other new one that I deploy will point to this one. So basically it's like maps your way out of caves. You don't get lost. So then I'll anchor myself on the exit as the place to go. We'll be able to get back here pretty easily. And I'll just leave those Pathfinder things, and they basically point back in that direction. So last time I was down here, we went to the left, and I'm looking for the Degasi base down here. I mentioned earlier that the Degasi are the family of people that were stranded here on this planet before we were. If these fish come near me, I'm gonna drill a fire out of them. Don't really want to break that. I don't really care to. I'll use my drilling arm. Need to get better at using this. And I need to start. What? You trying to bite me? Let me come here real quick. See, now that like leaves an arrow that goes, hey, go this direction. That's pretty cool. I'm looking for Magnetite. You're gonna come here? Are you gonna fight? There's a lot of gold, these shale or outcrop things. I wonder if that's further down the Jellyshroom. Right? Why not go just go deeper? Assuming there is even anything here to go looking for. Magnetite. Ooh, that's pretty cool. So word has it... That thing almost scared me to death. Thanks, Pen. Appreciate you, bud. Keeping me on my toes here. Welcome, Dura, by the way. I see you lurking there. So apparently this thing is resistant to heat. I'm gonna jump in here and try it and see. But I don't necessarily know that I want to go in there. But that's pretty cool. Those dead fish. Drill a ton of gold down here. It's good to know that there's such huge gold outcrops. Okay, so those snake things hang out in the middle of these shrooms. I don't think anything isn't within range. Okay. Fair enough, we did it. Okay, so that arrow points me back to where I was going. We're just under the water looking at this stuff. Because I've scouted the perimeter of a chunk of this now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Still looking for Magnetite. That's the main reason I'm down here, is because I need to get more of that resource. It's a lucky day. How's your night going, Pen? Everything good? Look at that beautiful ferrous oxide. Right. Take a look at how much we scored as a result of that. A decent amount. Heck yeah. I mean, happy to look at the perimeter of this place, but I don't know if I'm gonna find the base on this side. Look at the heat. Look at the heat signature there on the right. It's like right over here on the prawn suits, like 66 degrees. Right here by this. Celsius. And you go the other direction, it just drops like a rock. 26 degrees. Come on, quit getting stuck on this stuff. I don't see any down here. I'm not seeing the base. I need to start getting better at this. There's definitely a better way to do this than the way I've been doing this. That says I need to go this way. Looks like there may be a deposit here. Yeah, there we go. Lithium. Ah. So we could drill lithium. I got a lot of lithium. And at least I know I can come down here if I need it. Gold as well. A lot of gold. I'm finding a whole lot more in this section. And maybe that's because we're done with this section and there's basically no Degassi base here. You basically got to Spider-Man your way through this thing. Alright, let's go back to our point of reference, which is, of course, the entrance. Ah, I'm getting stuck. Alright, where was our thing previously? There it is, okay. Another thing is, like, the sea moth would have been easy here. The prawn suit... a little more complicated. Did I go down there? I think we came across the top, didn't we? We didn't go down. I also don't see any Magnetite. I do hear. Do I see any snakes? Okay, so we went down, like, this apparently is no different though to, yeah, we're right back here where I left a marker. I didn't like that. Yep, I don't imagine. lithium, right? Silver ore. Let's drill some silver. This is sometimes difficult to come across. And I think I'm kind of low on silver. Maybe it is, Arisea. You could completely be right. By the way, welcome. Appreciate having you in the stream. Directly down from the front of the island. So we're not going down to the Lost River. We're in the Jellyshroom Cave. Oh yes, yeah. The cursing kid. Down with the silver ore yet? It's good to know silver and gold are down here. Like, in mass quantities. Yeah, this is Jellyshroom. He was talking about a different spot. So I've explored the right side of this. Like, if you come down in the entrance and then look to your right, I've basically scouted all of that. There's nothing here. Except now resources of gold. I don't know what that is. Alright. How are we doing on power? I need to do a little bit of a repair. Apparently I have hurt myself ever so slightly. And also, I need to drink a water. And also, I need to pull this thing out. And if you hit F, it clears all the nodes. How cool is that? Let's put another one out there. I'm gonna cut straight across, assuming I can. These things are sucky to walk on, though. And it's entirely possible I was here earlier. Yeah, I got to the spot right there, so I couldn't transverse it because of that. So there's nothing here in the middle. I just want to make sure I get a good idea as to what this cave looks like, as to how it. How it works. Yeah, you don't like it, do you? So these things can actually damage the I'm gonna have to find the odd spot to repair it. I was here previously. Okay. So let's just drop down. I need these things to leave me alone. For just one moment.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. I did find Magnetite though. Lots of it. How's my storage looking? I don't have much left here. And this is full. Alright, let's make a trip to the top. We'll come back down and drill that stuff like crazy. Where's this telling me? I've got to go this way. And now we see if the prawn suit can leave. I don't think you could do this without the grappling arm. Yeah, you've got to have the grappling arm to do this, that's for sure. Grab some momentum. Oh, don't. Well. I've got a lot more practice to get of this. That is for sure. Cool. At least we got out of there. That's decent. Now I gotta see if I can loot this thing in there.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Cursing kids, you've got cursing kids in your house? Well, no. So, we don't. So, there was a video. That's what we're referring to. There was a video of this kid. Who was just like, I'm going to show you how to get to wherever, whatever. And at first, his video was perfectly clean. I don't think I can empty the prawn suit from within. Which is cool. We'll just do it from right here. But yeah, so he's like, I'm gonna show you how to get down to wherever, and then so he gets there, and he's perfectly clean the whole time, and then he starts referring to like certain things. I'll have to link you guys the video. It was freaking hilarious. Made us laugh. Good holes of materials, though. As long as nothing's, like, destroying this sub from the outside, I think we're gonna be okay. See, I'm telling you, like, this thing is a cargo hauler, baby. We're in good shape now. Take everything out of there, like, put it into storage. Like all of this is storage down here. I don't even know if I can line these walls with storage, but if I can... Oh, hold on, I can't go down there. What is this? Scanner room. Ooh, biter. Wicked biter. Those are annoying. They come up and nip at you. They don't scare me as much as they just annoy me. Good magnetite too. Okay. This is the beautiful thing about this is that I have these so that I can keep myself... It's just such a great plan, like on the sub. Because your character's like insatiable. Cool. Alright, and I got waters with me just in case I get thirsty out there, which is great. Batteries in case I run into issues. This one with the 11 charge, no point in carrying it with me. Same thing with the fire extinguishers. Goodness knows what else I'll need though. And then I'm hoping I don't get killed on the way back, because then you lose all the stuff that you've mined in the meanwhile. Good place to save. Lieb, see you later if you're still watching. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you have a good rest of your afternoon, I think it is, where you are. I guess I can use that old marker. I was thinking about getting out there to clear it. But as it is, I think we'll be fine. Now there was a node down here. Is it down on the bottom here? Such a juicy node of Magnetite. There it is. Sweet. The good thing is it goes straight to vehicle storage when you do this. So I can jump out and pick up the pieces manually that I stumble across, and the big ones like this I just drill mine. Any more? That was all of it? Okay, cool. Gold deposits down here. Okay, maybe this was what was blowing up. No, that was on the back. Can you tell if it's a shroom up there? Okay. Getting dangerous over here. I think we've gotten around this. Whew, 42-degree water. And we're now on the other side. Going kind of back the way we came. I don't know if there's anything up here at all. Certainly doesn't look that way. Okay, so we're now working the perimeter along the other angle. Still trying to get to know this place, or at least the dimensions of it. Where things are located in it. You know, I know there's like a big central platform. There's been a couple of platforms that, like man-made platforms where they've got like lights and stuff. I don't know why they would want to come down here. What there is to do when you did. Besides resource farming. But they were here. Okay, that's but I was just getting around. Gold up there. Try again. Okay, so it's the snakes that make those awful noises.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
How are we looking? Can I see it easily enough? I don't know, besides the resources, I'm not finding a base, so maybe that whole thing there that was there is it. Oh, where was I? Right here. Do some drilling here. Oh, that's lithium. Fair enough, a couple of these deposits. Get away with a bunch of it. Do the resources respawn? Yes, I believe they do. Maybe not the big chunk deposits like this, though. I don't know. Ton of that stuff, so heck yeah. See, the problem is I am kind of flitting around in your blind. I don't quite know. Sometimes with the way that the prawn suit's lighting is, you don't know what you're getting into till you're like there. There's another magnetite right here. Look at this whole chunk of the stuff. May be able to get out. Transfer stuff from storage. And then drill it again. Yeah. Next time I really need gold, I'm gonna come down here and just fill up. I'm just gonna get like a whole chunk of it. It'll be great. Take it all back. How cool is that? So much magnetite. Woohoo! What's that across there? Nothing, most likely. See, I think that small base that we looked at, that's what we got. that's it. Inventory is full. Let's put... Really? I mean, it was all the way up there. That makes me want to kind of climb up there and have a look and see what's up there. This is lithium, right? This is nothing. Ow. Kind of want to go up there. Now we have to figure out how the best angle of approach is here. And this may be it. I don't know if there's a better way to do it. Good data box, yeah. Well, not a data box, but a supply crate, battery. Works for me. I want to go that way. Swing us. Okay. Woohoo! All right. Oh no, 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 no. That's why I don't want to be down here. Oh, all I wanted was the magnetite. I don't want the magnetite. Oh my goodness. Whew. See, now Liberoha doesn't understand, and that was what I was afraid of. I feel so used. Pen, tell me that wasn't... Did you guys get anywhere near as terrified as I was? Because that was just, like, awful. Maybe if I put my back to him, this will get in the way. I got a stasis rifle, baby. Scared the fire out of me, my goodness. 4 teeth. Yes, but they were like all biting me. No, I don't want to enter into the phone. There we go. You can probably take about 3 bites and be okay, I bet. But man, I just don't like being... I don't like being jumped. It needs a hug. Oh my goodness, that scared me. And the thing is, I've seen videos. I know what it's like getting jumped by one of those. It's not, you know, something I'm a stranger to. But it's never enough. You're never ready for it when it happens, even though like you're surrounded with it. It's just ridiculous. We've had a good magnetite farming run though, my goodness. Here's more. So I mean, like, I could always come down here and drill, like, fire. There's the base. That's what I've been looking for. All right. That is exactly what I've been looking for right there. So what I'm gonna do is shoot one of those. See, I knew there was something I was missing it down here. Now I hope I have the storage capacity to be able to handle this, but oh well.
Integrating new PDA data.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out of the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. Learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but there's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power. That the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage.
True.
I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
That is actually pretty cool. Alright, let's drink a water. I'm gonna need to go here soon. I don't have anything to, like, help my health. Maybe they have something in here. We'll see. Nothing outside. Cell. Power cell charger fragment I already have. Nuclear reactor fragment. Not sure if I have this. I think I may have one piece of this. Data entry unlocked.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I've one of 3 of that. Yes, I know you're there. Jerk. Let's take a quick look around before I jump out of this. I'm gonna have to go up there. I'm gonna have to swim up there. Okay, I can't get in here because it's glass. Sweet. Oh no, I touched it. What am I scanning? Told me I had to scan something, but now it's not telling me I can scan anything. Interesting. Water filtration machine? That may be very helpful.
New blueprint acquired.
Draws water unfit for human consumption from an external source. Anatomic splits it into constituent parts, outputs consumable water and salts while disposing of any harmful byproduct can be built. Any compatible habitat module, but has substantial power requirements, of course. Altera water filtration system. Any liquid into pure, refreshing pH balanced water. Yes, sir. Any liquid. I'm gonna avoid this thing because that's gonna hurt me. It's like a jellyfish, basically. Ah! Getting too fast. These fins are unhelpful. He said that he managed to make stuff grow. That's what I'm looking for here. That's probably upstairs. It's kind of cool. The way this room looks. Data box.
New blueprint acquired.
Ultra high capacity tank. Alright, let's go get some oxygen and then we'll go upstairs. I want to be conservative and not like... make stupid choices, being too liberal with my oxygen. Next thing you know, I'm dead. Do you have the transparent connector? I'm not sure what you're talking about. The like this, right? The water. The glass. I do have that. Actually, I've been thinking about despawning the ones I have and replacing them so that it's more it's cooler. Okay, nothing waiting up here to jump me.
Integrating new PDA data.
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for father. And I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out.
There's a PDA in the locker. Thank you for pointing that out.
If we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful.
I'm getting hungry though. I'm worried about that.
About these animals. But Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
So I will have enough if I save now. Even if I die, I'll be able to recall the save. You said there's one in the locker? By the way, Eric, welcome. I appreciate you being here. First time ever playing this, so... which locker? This locker? Ah, yes, of course.
Signal location uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data.
Signal, huh? I think I've got everything I can do here. Now. I don't see anything else behind. So we need to get out of here. It's the next step. And in time to eat something. This is telling me that I need to go that way. This is telling me I need to go that way. Oh, out of range. Okay, so I'm not very good at this. Just a heads up. I haven't had the grappling arm very long. Okay. Really? This is a bad place for the prawn suit? Yes, I am fully aware. We came down here really to mine the deposits, in all honesty. But I agree, like they get stuck on these things, it's terrible. You got Magnetite here. I can't tell if it was this way I'm supposed to come. But I think if I'm going that direction, right, that's the...
recommended.
Yeah, I've kind of figured that was half the issue. I think it's around this corner here, so I think we're good. There's an exit just over that base, really. Had I known that, that would have been very helpful. As it is, I'm trying to get back to the submarine. Back to the Cyclops. Yeah, how did I do this the first time? We gotta do it now like our life depends on it, because it does. Calorie intake. Apparently my guy is super hungry. What the? Sharky, leave me alone. I may have to leave it and then come down here a moment later. We'll see. Bad place for the prawn suit indeed. Get in there. Sweet. Yeah, next time it's a sea moth. Unless I really have to go down there and mine some mineral deposits. I was there this time really to just pick up as much magnetite as I could.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Do you have the moon pool? Yes, I do.
Systems online.
Alright, baby. Oh, it's a good stuff right here.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I like munching bark. It's a good renewable way to eat and not have to deal with it, you know, like, I'm sure there's better ways, but that's the way I've figured out right now. It looks like a moon pool part just behind the base. Oh, yes, yes. No, I do have the moon room, yeah. I found it elsewhere, so... Okay, so here's the thing. Based on where my base is located, I've had some challenges. So, let me show you this. This is where I put my base. Since you, Eric, seem to be familiar with this game. Okay, so I have it, there's a safe shellows right in the middle, right? In the northwestern mushroom forest. Right there, where that icon is where I've built my base. So the cool thing is with the scanner room, I've got like 5 biomes within its vicinity that it can really scan for resources, and it's been fantastic so far. The problem is that it's cut right, kind of from where we are right now in the middle of the grassy plateaus to the south of the base. There is some, it's pretty shallow, right there with the kelp forest and that shallows piece right there. So I have to go around it a little bit to the west. And the problem is there is a very problematic Reaper who hangs out right in that location. It's been real, let me tell you. It's best if I can just go straight, like, take a straight line between where I am now and the base. Speaking of, need to find out where it is. It's that way. I need to cross more in the shallows than I need to. If I don't do this, that Reaper eats me for lunch, and it ain't pretty. Kill it? So if you kill it, does it respawn? Apparently you're not supposed to be able to kill stuff in this game, is what I heard. But I've seen people kill Reapers, but it's like quite a fight, yeah. Like a lot of... It's actually good to know I can go over the top here. That's good. Good to know. Does it ever respawn? That's my question about Reapers. Reaper Leviathans. It's not much, but it's mine. Thank you, Pen. They are killable, yes. It takes a while, but they are killable. Yes, keeping them like... I'm basically gonna make it so that when I drop the prawn suit, it lands right here.
Engine powering down.
Powering down. Okay. See, we made bank on Magnetite. And that was kind of the idea of what I was just doing right there. Just going in there, I just wanted to bring Magnetite out. And I think I managed to pull it off. Okay, so 2 on all these. That's actually good to know. Because I should probably at some point go fight the wretched thing and kill it. Yeah, agreed. Wow, interesting. I was like right close. Goodness me. Heads up, still a noob. Lot to learn. Still figuring things out, but this is what I've created so far. I think I only have like 1 Magnetite chamber here. I'm gonna have to build a few of these. Or like storage closets. But I went with the idea of like just bringing back as much back as I possibly could, so. And I may end up going back there because of the gold deposits, unless I can find a better place for like gold outcrops. Probably get rid of some of the stuff that's chewing up space too. 3. Let's pick up.
All systems online.
So have you finished this, Eric, at all? I've learned a stack just from reading the wiki, really. Great resources. You know what? Let's take this. See, it's a really terrible spot to build a base. But I got the mushroom forest right here. Right above me is kelp forest. And like right over the top of this ridge right here is the shallows. In that direction right there, I have the, it's like right, this is almost the edge of it, is the, I think it's the dunes. And like just a little bit that way is, the, what's it, the grasslands. Grassy plateau. So I've got like, it's a really good spot for scanner range and for resource gathering and management and stuff, so. What all did I have? Silver and gold. Probably gonna max this place out. I needed silver, so I came back with a buku ton of silver, which is fantastic as well. I got some lithium out of this. I tried to go light on the lithium. Apparently I needed to probably drill one of those things of lithium. Magnetite. I'm gonna have like no space to keep all this stuff. I'm gonna have to think of, let's use the deco's cabinet for now. Well, diamonds. Diamonds and rubies together. You go back and get some rubies somewhere. Okay, let's empty the prawn suit out. Woohoo! Yeah, so I agree. Like, terrible place to go for the prawn suit. I mean, like, I went there the first time with the sea moth, and it was a good idea. This was terrible, but very good mining. To build close to the thermal, over behind the Auroras. Yeah. So you use thermal energy, I guess, right? As your primary source. I just scanned the water purifier. How is that? I don't know much about it, so I was wondering if, apparently it's real heavy on the power consumption. Full up on magnetite, that makes me so happy. I'm trying to find places to put it now. Put it in the hazmat closet. Did I empty everything out of the prawn suit? I can't remember. If I got everything out of the prawn suit, I need to go back for another load in the, yeah, I did. Okay. I'll put the sea moth. Parked it up here. I use bio right now. I don't know if I have a nuclear reactor, in all honesty, or if I know the blueprint for it. Schematic. Yeah, I have one of 3, so this I can't use. Is nuclear? I guess nuclear is better, right? You need to have like, apparently nuclear is massive power, and that's good. Also, I need to find the resources for the those green chunks. I forget what they're called. I need to get the alien containment. I need to visit some wrecks. Is basically what I need to do. I'm working on it, but I got more to do. Okay, I think I emptied out my storage. I basically have made this Cyclops like a hauler. I've like storage everywhere because I just want to like be able to go stuff, get as much resources as I can, bring it back. And then basically use this as the base and then just craft stuff, like. I don't know how wise that is, but hey, it works for me right now.
All systems online.
Uranite, that's the one, yeah. You prefer thermal, yeah, no matter what. Too bad I didn't screenshot mine. Full for farming. It's good. This game is a blast. I'm having a great time playing it. I'm like, you know, I know it's been out for a long, long time. I was just on Steam the other day and was just looking through stuff, and I, you know, like if it appealed to me, I thought, hey, and this one was like $20. I thought, okay, let's have a look. So I looked at it and I'm like, ooh, I love this concept. You know, exploration is big with me. I've not really ever played survival games. I'm more of an MMO player. So, and I stream, like Star Wars Old Republic is my main game, and I've streamed that forever, like since 2015. So, you know, here I am playing this thing. It's a little, quite, excuse the pun, but out of my depth, but having a great time doing it. And it's been great. I've enjoyed the journey so far. Like I'm taking my time. I'm not in any kind of rush. I'm building a base. You know, I haven't yet even been to the mountains and the bulb zone I still need to go to. I made a foray the other day into the kelp trench and scared myself like crazy. It was awful. But anyway, so there's a lot of stuff that I'm enjoying, but I'm just taking my time through it, getting into it. At some point I'm going to make a foray into the Lost River and just kind of have a look at that, but not really go too deep, you know, kind of a thing. Well, you know, that kind of thing. So take my time. So Nuke and Bio both run dry. Yes, they do. I agree. I'm having to keep these bio. I've got 2 bios up right now, and they are. I'm having to go pick stuff up. Every now and then I look up and oh my goodness, I got to fill it up. Like this one I had full not long ago, so I need to find better sources. I probably need to go to the sea traders. I hear that the poop is actually pretty good for these the power plants. But anyway, I saved. Yeah. No, yeah, I know. I agree. That's probably gonna have to be so. But I'll probably build another base for that. Something closer. Lots of different ways you can do it. But Eric, it's good to meet you. I appreciate you dropping by. And, you know, one of the things I'm enjoying is meeting people that kind of look on Twitch and they have played this game a lot and they know what they're doing in this game and they're looking for noobs. Because that's what I am. I don't even deny that is what I am. But it is cool to just to meet people that have played this, know more about it, can say, hey, you're missing something. There's a piece down there. Hey, you know, try go in this direction, try that. So a lot of good stuff like that. Reginald is the best fish for food. Okay, good to know. Gotcha. Which is the best fish for biofuel? Tell me that. That's the one I really need to know. Those ones that have the little 6 little pads, I forget what they are. Those seem to be like good for the power right now. Picking fish up. Trying to get to where I'm farming more. If I can get to where I'm farming more, then I'm not having to go out and gather. I just pull it from my farms and move it around, which is hoverfish. Hoverfish, that's the one, yeah. Yeah. It seems to work well on the electrical reserves. You know, like it lasts long on the bioreactor. Okay. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me. Those of you did, Eric, if you jumping in here at the end, it was good to meet you. Commander Root has been with me all stinking evening. Electrical Longboard tuned in. Kelladorn is lurking with me. Thanks for tuning in, Kelladorn. Appreciate you, bud. Land Fusion, of course, has been here all night. Liller Bror, Eric. I just started calling Eric immediately. Sorry for butchering your name, bud. Pendrakos, of course. RJR75. Rokenji's been with me. Starhawk Ranger, I'm sure you've fallen over by now. And then Tiny Meteor, I appreciate all of you guys. A lot of names that I've never seen before. I guess streaming a different game is pretty cool. You guys tune in. I'm streaming trying to stream through this entire game and stream every hour that I do it. Just kind of learning my way as we go. So. Fell over laughing? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes. She was, Starhawk was critiquing my decorative skills in the sub earlier. So. But yeah, no, thank you guys for joining me. This has been fun. It's been fun doing this with you. I do need to work in a SWTOR stream sometime here, like in the next few days. So this week is going to be pretty stream heavy for me because next week the kids are starting to come back and stuff, and that messes my schedule up. So I'm trying to get as much in as I can. So definitely check that out. social media. Sakari, you'll find me on Facebook, facebook.com/Sakari. And of course, I am Sakari on Twitter if you are interested in catching me there. I'm happy to meet. I was usually just like SWTOR players, but now I guess if you're a Subnautica player and are enjoying your run through this game and are sharing it on Twitter, let me know. Happy to follow you. I think that's it for me for tonight. I'm falling over, so it's time to go get some rest. You guys have a great tomorrow. I'll be back doing something tomorrow, maybe a little Old Republic, I don't know. I need to get back into that before I start to forget my rotations, so we'll get it figured out. You guys have a great night. See you tomorrow. 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time is when we will do it. So, see you then.